I want to start this off having a little bit of a heart to heart with you about something that I've recently rediscovered myself. I want to share this with you. Yeah, just you. Come a little closer. I want you to ask yourself a quick question on my behalf. When you're in deep thought or on the verge of a big decision, whose voice is it that you hear in your mind? Hold up. Did you hear that? You probably heard your inner voice answering that very question. That, my friend, is your subconscious speaking right back to you. Whenever you think, ruminate, ponder, and contemplate, that voice that you hear is your inner guide. It's your higher self. It's your authentic self. That is the voice of the universe. The tricky thing here is that you may be disconnected from this voice, which means you are disconnected from your authentic self. You either don't listen to this voice, or you may even yell affirmations at it to do your bidding as if you're a dictator and your very own subconscious is just some peasant living under your oppressive rule. Simply put, you don't know how to speak to the universe. You don't know how to speak to yourself. You don't know how to speak to your subconscious. Your subconscious mind is the direct connection to the universe and all the abundant things that you're trying to manifest. So if you're struggling to manifest those things that I speak of, then allow me to repair this disconnect between you and your higher self. Every decision that you make, every thought that you have, you hear a voice. That voice is identical to yours, or maybe it's not. That point isn't as relevant as the one I'm about to make right now. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is more important than the incredible power of your subconscious mind when it comes to manifesting the life that you desire. You see, we often underestimate the role our inner world plays in shaping our external reality. When you step into this game of life that we play, you may have wasted months or even years of your life trying to convince the world to show you love that you don't even show yourself. But what if I told you there's a better way? What if I told you by simply adjusting the way that you communicate with your subconscious mind, you could unlock doors that you didn't even know were locked? This is one of my favorite epiphanies from Neville Goddard's books. He once said that you should treat your subconscious mind as your faithful lover, as your wife. Let that sink in for a moment. We're talking about a spouse here. How do you treat someone that you deeply love? With kindness, with respect, with understanding, with patience. But so many of us, myself included back in the day, tend to speak to our subconscious mind either like it's a worthless servant, barking affirmations at it over and over again and getting frustrated when things don't go our way when we want them to. Or we approach it with fear as if we're dealing with a judgmental God ready to punish us for our shortcomings and our lack of faith. But here's the thing, your subconscious mind isn't some external entity, some external God, or some mythical force that's separate from who you are. It is you. She's only there to bring forth what you want out of life and what you think you deserve. Your subconscious is an integral part of who you are, a partner in this dance of creation that we partake in. Many of you came to this way of thinking and came to this channel itself through tarot readings or some other spiritual avenue. I'm sure you've already heard of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Well, this dynamic is within you and every human being on earth. Think of it this way. The divine feminine is within all of us and is represented by the right hemisphere of your brain. This is the realm of intuition, the realm of creativity, and the realm of emotion. This part of your mind sees humanity as one whole and as connected. This is where God within you dwells. On the flip side, your conscious mind represents the divine masculine, the left hemisphere of the brain, and this is governed by logic, analysis, and structured thought. This is where the ego resides. No matter if you are man or woman, we all have this gender balance within us, just like we all have X and Y chromosomes. It's when we depend too much on the left brain for manifestation when things get out of order fast. For true manifestation to occur, these two aspects of your mind, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, need to be in harmony with each other. Masculine needs to be in harmony with femininity. This harmony cannot exist if you do not have a healthy relationship with it. If you've been pressing your subconscious with an endless parade of techniques and law of assumption content, but yet nothing is manifesting, then this is why. For those of you that prefer robotic affirmations, despite everything I've said, you've repeated thousands of these affirmations and nothing has quite materialized. Now, has it? Then this is why. The subconscious responds to persuasion, not coercion. You Yes, you respond to persuasion, not coercion. Nobody likes to be forced to do something, including your subconscious mind. Don't believe me just yet? Let's get into some examples. Ladies, it's cuffing season. So imagine you're at home and you're cozied up with your SP. Maybe you love to cook and SP wants you to make his favorite meal after a long week in the office. So he arrives at your place, drops his bags at the door, and before he even says hello, he immediately says, "I love your cooking and only your cooking. Make me a plate, please." Although you might be a little bit thrown off because homeboy didn't even ask you how your day was, you want him to be happy and fed, so you get to cooking. Now, imagine while you're cooking, he's over your shoulder saying, "I love your cooking and I'm ready to eat. I love your cooking and I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry. Aren't you hungry? I love your cooking and I'm ready to eat. Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Why isn't it done yet?" This is how some of y'all might be talking to your subconscious. Just like the SP walks in and doesn't even tell you how his day went, you may be so disconnected with your own subconscious mind that you won't even speak to her until you want something. When was the last time you had an inner dialogue with yourself? When was the last time you meditated and listened to yourself instead of list out demands and affirmations? So if you're guilty of this, why would you talk to your subconscious mind differently than you want someone else to talk to you? Relationship with self is what matters here. Remember, the subconscious mind responds to persuasion, not coercion. It does not respond to duress. So like in our previous scenarios, ladies again, let's say your SP comes through the door in a different scenario. Let's say he comes through and tells you that he loves you and that he missed you. He asks you if you had anything that you'd like to discuss first, then he makes a request of you. He walks in and he says, "Babe, I've been thinking about how satisfying it'd be to have a home-cooked meal from you tonight. I love that." Some of y'all probably hopped up already as soon as I said that. This is how you should talk to your subconscious mind. Fellas, take note here and take this example and apply it to your inner partner yourself. Instead of barking commands, barking affirmations, and spamming it with techniques every day, go to her and say, "I would love to experience what well feels like. I already feel deserving of it. Thank you for showing me the way." Or, "I already feel loved and ready to share it with someone special. Thank you for bringing this person to me." This is just an alternative, creative way that I teach my clients to become more connected with themselves, which connects them to the universe to deliver exactly what they want faster than ever. And I like that. Fast delivery, not just with the experiences and goals that they seek, but also the knowledge that helps them to achieve it quicker. And that's exactly why today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. And let me share something with you. I've been wanting to take my storytelling and speaking skills to the next level. I'm always looking for new ways to elevate how I communicate with all of you. And with Skillshare, it's been incredibly easy to do just that. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes taught by real industry experts. Whether you're into film, design, freelancing, or even productivity hacks, Skillshare has something for you. Personally, I've been diving into Adi Singh's class on storytelling for YouTube. It's really helped me to refine the way I express ideas and connect with you, my audience, on a deeper level. But all of y'all know that Skillshare doesn't stop at just storytelling. They've got classes on everything, y'all, from cinematography and design to public speaking. Whether you're looking to level up your career, enhance your side hustles, or just dive deeper into passion projects, Skillshare is where you go to learn and grow. If you are similar to me and you got that creative itch that you've been wanting to scratch, whether it's learning how to shoot better videos, design something epic, or simply becoming a better communicator, Skillshare is where you want to be. It's all about helping you take that next step forward, no matter where you are on your journey. So if you're ready to start leveling up your skills, click the link in the description and sign up for Skillshare today. But wait, there's more. The first 500 people to use that link will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So hurry up and sign up courtesy of Sean and Here Nor There. Trust me, you'll be amazed at how much you can grow with access to all these classes. Don't wait. Your next breakthrough is just one class away. Now back to the current breakthrough that you're having right now. Try talking to your subconscious mind as you want others to speak to you. Imagine her to be whatever you want and have a conversation with her. She's there to deliver you life and life's experiences, and her answer is always yes. So you don't respond well to being barked at, and neither does she. In fact, if you imprint affirmations and emotions onto your subconscious mind with duress and panic, that's what you'll end up manifesting: more duress and more panic. So bear with me here. Try this recommendation. Try to stop speaking to your higher mind as if she's 60 days late on the rent. Try to stop ignoring her except when you want to manifest something. Try it and thank me later. Neville emphasized that when we align our conscious desires with our subconscious beliefs, we tap into an incredible power to bring about change in our lives. Let's talk about the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza right quick. He talks about the connection between the heart and the mind through what's known as the torus field, a dynamic, donut-shaped energy field that surrounds each and every one of us. I spoke about this field in a previous episode, so check that out. This field is generated by the heart and is a bridge between our internal state and our external world. When our thoughts, which is in our mind, and our feelings, which is in our heart, are aligned with each other, this energy field becomes coherent, sending out a clear signal to the universe about what we want to attract into our lives. That's a very fancy way of saying you get what you are, not what you want. So how do we achieve this harmony between the heart and the mind, the conscious and the subconscious? It starts and it ends with inner conversations. The constant conversations that you're having in your mind are the seeds planted in the fertile garden of your subconscious. Over time, these seeds grow and manifest as our lived experiences. So you got a little seed bag on your hip. What's in that bag? Is that bag filled with self-doubt, fear, and negativity? Or are they seeds that are nurturing and positive with the life that you wish to create? Are you arguing with yourself or even a visualization of someone else that rejected you? This is all a projection of your memories and your beliefs stored within that subconscious mind. And remember, treating your subconscious as a lover means speaking to yourself with compassion and kindness in order to change these thoughts. It's all about building a relationship based on trust and mutual respect within yourself. Let me share a little bit of a personal experience. I'm gonna be vulnerable for a second. There was a time when I felt stuck, like no matter what I did, I couldn't move forward with my life when it came down to my career. I realized that while I was constantly setting goals for myself and affirming for a positive outcome, my subconscious was riddled with fear and limiting beliefs about entrepreneurship. If I had to give it an analogy, it was like driving a car with the handbrake on. Once I started to change my inner conversations within myself, speaking to myself, encouraging myself, and envisioning the positive outcome, I noticed a significant shift. Opportunities started popping up left and right, and things started to move more smoothly. At one point, when I felt a little bit confused, I simply admitted to myself that I didn't know what the hell was going on or what the next step was. I surrendered to my higher mind and asked for it to show me the way while I sat down to watch. The very next day, I got the answer that I needed the most and the experience that I was looking for. Would that have happened if I barked out affirmations to it? Nah. Probably not. Your subconscious mind listens to everything, and I mean everything, so you might as well be kind to her. That's because it takes everything you say at face value. So when you are repeatedly telling yourself that you're not good enough or that you'll never have a goal of yours, your subconscious believes it and works to make it your reality. When you try to force things onto her, when you try to force affirmations onto her, you end up imprinting the fear and lack that you feel while you're saying those affirmations. And you know what comes next after that, right? But let's jump back to the topic of the torus field. Your heart's electromagnetic field is much stronger than the brain. When we generate elevated emotions like love, gratitude, and joy, we amplify that field that surrounds us. It's not just about thinking positive thoughts all the time. It's about genuinely feeling the positivity within your heart. This emotional energy then starts to interact with the fabric of reality, drawing all these different experiences and people that match your vibrational frequency. But here's the catch, and there's always a catch. If there's a disconnect between what we think and what we feel, the signal we send out will become completely incoherent. It won't be understood. It's similar to having static on a radio signal. A couple of quick examples here. If you're thinking about wealth and you feel broke as hell every day, or you're thinking about being in better health and you're always complaining about how sick you are, that torus field that surrounds you is going to reflect the inconsistency that's going on within your mind. The key here is to align your thoughts and your emotions to think and feel as if your desire has already manifested. So how can you start treating your subconscious as a lover and align your heart and your mind? Simple. I got the solution right here. Sit down or even lay down. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and another. Breathe in for 6 seconds. Breathe out for 6 seconds. Breathe in for 6 seconds. Breathe out for 6 seconds. Do this several more times until you calm your mind. Now, I want you to continue to keep your eyes closed and go into your imagination. You can choose to imagine your subconscious in whatever form that you wish, or just listen to that voice that's been trying to get your attention. Ask that entity, ask that voice, whatever question you want, and then just listen. Speak to your mind as you want to be spoken to. No anger, no commands, no robotic affirmations. If you have a request, here's the time to make it. Ask for guidance, ask for clarity, ask for strength. Ask for an answer and then give gratitude as if you already received everything you're asking for. Say thank you and then tell yourself, I love you. Open your eyes and relax. If you follow along with me just now, that's how you speak to your subconscious mind. And by proxy, that's how you speak to the universe. Doesn't that feel better? Prayer is a form of meditation. If prayer is for talking to God, then meditation is meant for listening. I want you to remember this isn't a one time fix, but a continuous practice, a relationship that grows stronger and stronger over time. As you consistently nurture your subconscious mind with love and positive intentions, you'll start to see changes on the inside that will soon reflect on the outside. So, knowing all that you know right now, are you ready to start treating your subconscious mind as your faithful lover, a cherished partner on the journey that you both share? Because when you do, you are now connected to your true self, and you'll find that the universe responds in kind, opening doors and aligning circumstances in ways that might have once seemed impossible. That's our discussion for today. If you enjoyed this video, I want you to subscribe, hit that like button, and share it with a friend that will benefit from it. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this very video. Don't forget to download the free scripting ebook available in the description, where you'll also find links to one-on-one coaching, group coaching, our Facebook group, and our Discord server. I am Sean, and you are neither here nor there. Thank you for your time.